Now, there's one little topic that I want to talk about here, and it's why people struggle in this industry. Something where it's so easy to make crazy amounts of money, yet people struggle. And we covered the biggest reasons. Actually, the only two reasons. The only things you need for success are a good system and traffic. And this other thing ties into the traffic, okay? And it's along with that is things like removing the resistance to spend a little bit of money on advertising. But the other thing that is, it really breaks down to three things, okay? Why people struggle online with in the home-based business industry. The first thing is you need a game plan, okay? And you'll see how this ties into the advertising here in a minute. You need a game plan, you need a budget, and you need a schedule, okay? So for a game plan, you need to know what to do, and then in the advertising video that I did for the site, then you'll know exactly what your game plan is going to be. It's 70% of what I do is what I'm going to have you do, okay? And your budget, how much can you spend on advertising? Is it 20 bucks a week? Is it 200 bucks a week? It's entirely up to you. And then your schedule, how much time can you put in? Can you put in 15 minutes a day? Can you put in an hour a day? I don't care how much time it is. I'm not asking you to put in any more than an hour a day. If you can do 15 minutes to 60 minutes a day, you're golden. That's all you need for this thing. I'm only working a couple hours a day, and I'm pulling in crazy amounts of money, high 5, 6-figure months, okay? And all this boils down to, again, is advertising, okay? So really, it's still very true. The only two things you need for success is a good, solid, automated system, and then you need traffic. But inside of this traffic and advertising are three reasons why people struggle online. They don't know what to do, they don't know where to go, they don't know where to post ads, they don't know how to do it, they're not confident in finding their own strategies, and that's understandable because you never know what works or what doesn't. Well, I do know what works. I'm going to show you, I'm going to help you. That's your game plan. In the advertising video, I show you, in fact, I give you a solid source, a really good source inside that video, and then the rest I save for the inside, excuse me, for all the people who are on board with me, so that way you guys get first dibs, first shot at it, and all of my new resources that I bring to the table every week, I have new sources, you get first dibs at those. And then you need to know what your budget is, okay? Don't be afraid. You'll go out there and you'll buy new toys and new gadgets, and you'll go out to eat all the time. You know, if you could instead, it all comes down to importance. How important is success in your life, okay? Let's say the average person goes out and they spend 50 bucks a week on fast food, and they spend maybe 100 bucks a week on going out, maybe having a nice dinner, well, 1 or 2 nights a week, or going to the movies or something. Think about if you just cut that out, if you sacrificed for a couple months, and this gave you $150. So let's say you ate at home, and instead of spending 150 bucks a week, it cost you 50 bucks a week to eat at home for those meals, okay? So then that gives you an extra $100 a week that you can put in your business, okay? It's how bad do you want it? Are you willing to sacrifice a few things in the very beginning? Are you willing to sacrifice some time? Are you willing to get up 15 minutes earlier, 20 minutes earlier? I know maybe you get up at 6:30 or 7 a.m. to get ready for work. Are you willing to get up at 6 or 6:30 to spend an extra half hour on your business? You get home beat like a dog at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. You just sat in an hour of rush hour traffic. Are you willing to go straight to your computer, spend half an hour on your business? Or are you just going to sit there and relax and flip on the TV? What's it going to be? Are you going to, instead of going to bed at 10 o'clock at night, after you get the kids down, you're tired, and you just want to lay in bed and watch TV for half an hour and fall asleep, instead, are you going to go to the computer at 10 o'clock and spend half an hour on the computer for your business? How bad do you want it? That's what it all comes down to in this industry. When you have a solid system and you have traffic, which comes from having a game plan, having a budget, and having a schedule, that is when success will undoubtedly happen. And I can guarantee you that 100% of the time, okay? So let me just kind of, one last thing, give me one more quick minute here in this video. And I hope you guys are seeing my sincerity in this, and I hope you're picking up a lot of things, regardless if you spend money with me or not. I really hope you're getting a lot of value from the things that I'm sharing with you for free, okay? Stuff that I could package up and sell for a lot of money. I hope you're getting some value from it, okay? So this is this should kind of bring it all in reality, okay? This is when I was a pizza boy, okay? Pizza boy, and this is today, okay? I don't look any differently today. I still have a scruffy face. I still just wear plain white t-shirts quite often. And I look like a normal guy. However, back when I was delivering pizzas, I was working 40, sometimes more than that, 40 plus hours per week. You know how much money I was making as a pizza delivery boy working 40 hours a week? Anywhere from $300 to $450 per week. Pretty sad, huh? That's what I call slaving away. That's when I had all this resistance. I was working so hard for that money. I didn't want to spend it. I was afraid to let it go. But yet I would go out and I would go out to dinner and I would buy a couple little toys here and there. You know, and but today I spend, I'd say realistically, 2 to 3 hours a day on my business. It just depends if I'm building out a new system or something for your benefit, or I'm revamping something. Then I might spend 8 to 10 hours a day for a week or so, and then I go back to spending 2 or 3 hours a day. And most of that time is helping people like you. When it comes to marketing, I spend probably 10 to 15 minutes per day. Okay? So realistically, I spend, we'll say maybe 10 to 15 hours per week on my business, on growing my business, probably closer to 10, and I'm making anywhere from $50,000 up to $200,000 every single month. Yet I have people coming to me telling me, Chris, I don't have time to do a business. I've got my job. I'm working 40 hours for $500, $600, $1,000, maybe $1,200 if you have a decent paying job. I don't have time. Basically what people are saying is I don't have time to make $50,000 a month because I'm too busy making $2,000, well, gosh, not that much, $1,000 a week, okay? Now what kind of sense does that make? And I'm not trying to be rude here. I'm just trying to be real and lay it all on the table. So it really comes down to how bad you want it. It comes full circle to that. Are you willing to put in just half an hour, 15, 20 minutes a day into your business? Just 4 days a week is all you need to do to build this thing. And then when you can walk away from that job, you can work full time, 2 to 3 hours a day, from your home, in your underwear if you want, in your pajamas. You can wear whatever you want, do what you want. Your commute is down your stairs to your kitchen to make coffee, into your computer, check, see, oh, I made 2 sales last night while I was sleeping. Check, post a solo ad maybe, and check your email again at night and say, hey, I just made 2 more sales today. I made 4 sales today. Yeah, I mean, how complicated is that? This industry is so great. It's so simple, so easy, yet people are stuck with the mentality that they need to work and slave their lives away. And they don't have time for freedom. They don't have time to make crazy amounts of money. Because this is what they have time for. That's what they dedicate their time for. It's all they know. It's what they're comfortable with. And you need to break away from that comfort zone. Remove the resistance that you have to jump in a business, to spend a few bucks in advertising. Remove the resistance to spend a little bit of money. So that way you can have freedom. You can spoil yourself. You can spoil your family, your kids. You can do the things that most people only dream about. You can go on vacation 4, 5, 6 times a year. You can buy that nice fancy car, that nice house that you've had your eye on. You can do the things that you never thought possible. The things that only 2 to 3% of this population gets to do because they understand this concept. So it's a beautiful thing. I really do want to help you. I'm looking forward to you getting started, jumping on board. So at this point, if you're not in already, just get in. I know I say that at the end of every video, but I sincerely mean it. Just get in. Don't be afraid. You got to take that action. Without making change, there never can be change in your life. So make that change right now. Make that decision. Take action. And I promise to reward you for it. I've got some exciting things waiting for you on the inside, some great sources, some things that's not going to take much time. If you can spend 5, 10 minutes a day, maybe 15 minutes a day, if you want to take it seriously, then I've got some really cool stuff for you on the inside, and I'm going to really help you build this thing. So show me you're serious. Just jump in, and I'll show you I'm serious about your success as well, and we'll make this thing happen in tandem, okay? So jump in, and I'll see you on the inside.